Today we will work on analogies. Your task is to complete the analogy. Let's learn with an example. Before we begin, let's look at our notes. Analogies show the relationship between two pairs of words. Here's an example. Finger is to hand as petal is to flower. A finger is part of a hand. A petal is part of a flower. Analogies show relationships. Let's look at some common analogy relationships. Sometimes analogies will be synonyms. Here's an example. Nice is a synonym of kind. They mean the same thing. Antonyms. Awake is an antonym of asleep. They have opposite meanings. Degree. Cool is like cold, but less extreme. Cause and effect. A joke tends to cause laughter. Part and whole. A finger is part of a hand. Item and category. A cat is a kind of animal. Item and purpose. The purpose of a pen is to write. Worker and tool. An artist uses a paintbrush as a tool. Worker and product. A writer is a person who creates a book. All of these are analogies because they show relationships, just different kinds. Let's look at our example. Complete the analogy. Front is to back as grumpy is to blank. And I have to decide which word goes with grumpy. I first have to look at front is to back. Now, I know that front and back have an opposite relationship. Front is on one side and back is on the other. So I would call these antonyms. I'm looking for an antonym, a word that has an opposite meaning of grumpy. Would it be happy or pleasure? I think happy has a stronger opposite meaning of grumpy, so I think I'm going to go with happy here. Let's go ahead and check our work. We can check it in the solution section. It says, look at the analogy. Front is to back as grumpy is to what? First, determine the relationship between front and back. Front is an antonym of back. You need to find the answer choice that has the same relationship with grumpy. Grumpy is an antonym of what? Now try out each answer choice. Grumpy is an antonym of happy. That's true. Grumpy is an antonym of pleasure. That's not true. So we can complete the analogy with the word happy. Front is to back as grumpy is to happy. Remember, as you're working, if you're ever confused, click on Learn with an Example so that you can take a look at the notes to help you solve the problem.